A target of just 147. A home crowd in Pallekele. And a spot in the semi-finals on the line. Everything was set for Sri Lanka to pull off a massive upset against the defending champions. But what followed was a clinical, cold-blooded demolition that no one saw coming. England didn't just win, they sent a terrifying message to the rest of the world. In a game where their superstar captain failed again, a new hero emerged to save the day. This is the story of how England turned a low-scoring scrap into a dominant 51-run statement victory. The toss went in favor of Sri Lanka, and Captain Dasun Shanaka wasted no time in putting England into bat. It looked like a masterstroke. The English top order, usually so explosive, looked completely out of sync. Jos Buttler's nightmare run in this tournament continued as he fell for a labored 7 off 14 balls, trapped in front by the brilliant Jofra Archer. When Jacob Bethel and Tim Banton followed him back to the pavilion for single digits, England were staring down the barrel of a total disaster. Even a brief recovery from Harry Brook ended quickly when Archer struck again, leaving the visitors reeling. While wickets tumbled at the other end, one man stood like a rock. Phil Salt played the innings of his life under pressure. On a tricky surface where timing was everything, Salt hammered 62 off just 40 deliveries, including 6 boundaries and 2 massive sixes. He was the sole warrior keeping the scoreboard moving. He eventually found a bit of support from Will Jacks, who added a quick-fire 21. Thanks to Salt's composure, England clawed their way to 146 for 9, a total that most experts thought was at least 20 runs short. Jofra Archer was the pick of the bowlers for the hosts, finishing with a superb 3 for 26. If Sri Lanka thought 147 was an easy chase, they were in for a rude awakening. Jofra Archer set the tone from the very first over, steaming in and removing the informed Pathum Nissanka early. But the real destruction came from an unlikely source. Will Jacks, proving to be England's ultimate insurance policy, was handed the ball early. In a devastating 4th over, Jacks ripped the heart out of the Lankan middle order, taking 2 wickets in 2 balls. Kuzal Mendes and Pavan Rathnayake had no answers for his drift and turn. By the end of the power play, Sri Lanka were in ruins at 34 for 5. Dasun Shanaka tried to fight back, scoring a defiant 30 off 24 balls, but he was fighting a losing battle. The English bowling unit was relentless. Adil Rashid, Liam Dawson, and Jamie Overton all chipped in with wickets, maintaining the squeeze. The final blow came when Shanaka tried to clear the ropes again, only for Will Jacks to take a brilliant relay catch on the boundary. Sri Lanka were eventually bundled out for a measly 95 in just 16.4 overs. It was their 3rd lowest total in the history of the T20 World Cup, and it extended a grim 12-match losing streak against England. This win has massive implications. England have now jumped to the top of Group 2 in the Super 8, significantly boosting their net run rate. The emergence of Will Jacks as a genuine all-rounder is the story of the tournament. He now has 3 Player of the Match awards in this edition alone. However, the elephant in the room remains Jos Buttler. With an average of just 12 and no half-century in 12 innings, the questions regarding his place in the side are getting louder. On the other side, Sri Lanka's campaign is on life support. Despite the individual brilliance of Jofra Archer, their batting unit collapsed when it mattered most. England are looking like serious contenders again, but can they go all the way if Jos Buttler doesn't find his form? And what do you make of Will Jacks' incredible rise as a match winner? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the match, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a highlight from the T20 World Cup. A 51-run victory while defending 146 is nothing short of a bowling masterclass. England found a way to win when their backs were against the wall, proving why they are the team to beat. As for Sri Lanka, they must find answers quickly or face an early exit. The road to the semi-finals just got a whole lot more interesting.